ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਸੁਪਰ 60 ਦੇ ਮੁਕਾਬਲੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਖਰੀ ਦਿਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਗਏ ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਇੰਨੇ ਹੀ ਮੁਕਾਬਲਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਪ੍ਰੈਜੈਂਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਸੈਰੇਮਨੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਹੋਏ ਸੀਗੇ ਸਰੀ ਤੋਂ ਕਾਉਂਸਲਰ ਲਿੰਡਾ ਐਨਿਸ, ਜੋ ਕਿ ਸਰੀ ਦੀ ਅਗਲੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮੇਰਲ ਦੌੜ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਕੈਂਡੀਡੇਟਸੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਐਲਾਨ ਚੁੱਕੇ। ਸੋ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੀ ਕ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਦੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕ੍ਰਿਕਟਿੰਗ ਨੀਡਸ ਦੀ। Councillor Ennis, first of all, welcome to BC Place, and then also tell us and the people of Surrey, how do you like the atmosphere here?
I love it. Cricket is growing so quickly, and I think to get a tournament of this magnitude in British Columbia is absolutely incredible. I would prefer to see it in Surrey as opposed to Vancouver, but absolutely incredible. I'm really enjoying it a lot.
You already went to the point where I was to go in my questions. This kind of a tournament of this scale, we're very happy that it happened, but wouldn't we be more happier if this happened in Surrey?
Really, we would. I suspect a lot of the local players are coming from Surrey, and it would be really nice if we could host it in Surrey. And I'm going to be talking to the organisers to see when they come back if we can do something.
We've been talking to a lot of players, especially from Surrey. We talked to Ravinder Pal, we talked to Dilpreet, and we talked to other players as well about their areas and the needs of cricket in Canada. But talking about specifically about Surrey, the demographic, the kind of popularity this game is gaining day by day, so many people wanting to play cricket and so many people wanting to make careers out of cricket. They don't have that kind of an option because they don't have that kind of infrastructure. What do you think? Does the infrastructure lack? And if it's lacking, who's there to be blamed?
Well, I think there's nobody really to be blamed at this point, but we sure are lacking. In Surrey, our population has grown so quickly, and we have great playing fields where we have them, but we certainly don't have enough. And I look at who's playing it, and there's a lot of adults playing cricket, but even more importantly for me is to get the fields available for the kids, because if kids are playing cricket, and I know there's such an interest in it, they've got to have a place to go. And if our kids are playing sports like cricket, they're less likely to be getting into trouble or doing things that aren't right.
Also, Councillor Ennis, at the same time, something like this happening at BC Place, it's a moment of pride for all of us. BC Place is an iconic stadium, but at the same time, we can't run from the reality that this is a soccer stadium and cricket is being hosted at a soccer stadium. Also, on one hand, these players, they are talking about the needs of cricket in Surrey. At the same time, we are also wanting now, because of BC Place Stadium, we are also wanting the people from Surrey and Abbotsford and those areas where the South Asian population is more dominant. We are wanting them to travel to Vancouver and come and see these games. Would be easier for the players if they had the infrastructure in Surrey. Also would be easier for the audience as well to access all these games if the infrastructure was there in Surrey. So it's not just one person whose needs are being impacted, it's also the people who are being impacted, and in general it's the leagues that are being impacted.
Well, and I think it's very important that we have these facilities in Surrey, and I would love to see this tournament and other tournaments like this in Surrey. It's where the fan base is, and the fans need to be coming to support the athletes. But in addition to that, we need to have good training facilities for people that are aspiring to be career cricket players, or just for youth who want to do it as, you know, an after-school activity. What we have is great, but we don't have enough.
You've already announced your mayoral candidacy for the next municipal election. Is there going to be a promise about cricketing fields or fulfilling the cricketing needs, if you want to make that one promise in this interview right now?
Well, absolutely I would, because one of the things that I did make in my opening speech when I announced my candidacy was a 20-year plan for much more recreation facilities, cricket fields, pools, rinks, and other field sports as well. It's absolutely critical we have a lot more. We're underserved in Surrey, and largely because our population is growing so quickly, but we need an awful lot more of these facilities. but there's been some talk about having a large ice arena that would host 10,000 people. I think we need to get to the basics first and do what we're really good at, and having more playing fields, having more cricket pitches, having more recreation facilities, what we need to do, and we need to have a plan to develop this over the next 20 years, but we need a lot of it now.
And we also need that quickly.
We need it very quickly, yes, because kids, particularly kids that are playing sports, aren't going to get into other activities. And I know a lot of people aspire to do these sports professionally. Not all are going to make it. But for those that can, it's good to have the great training facilities. And for those that just want to do it recreationally, they need to have it. And we need to have it now.
Councillor Ennis, also mayoral candidate Ennis, thank you for sparing time for us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And happy Thanksgiving to you.